Hello, it's Sparks here. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So last time we defeated the Flux robot, whatever it's called, version 3, which is just a mini boss, which is cool, and they gave us this wonderful crystal for a shrine. So now the only issue right now is trying to figure out how to get over there. But I feel like what we need to do is go around. Perhaps this might be a bad idea, but maybe we need to use the springs for this. Wait, what am I doing? I'm being a fool. I can literally pick this up with the Ultra Hand. This is much faster. Because remember that we found this last time. Ooh, somebody line. Oh, I can easily find stuff by just activating Ultra Hand. Yeah, look, everything's just so much more visible there. I wouldn't have noticed the Dazzle Fruit otherwise, to be honest with you. That might be a good idea. So instead of, like, how I said you used to be able to, like, scan for certain items, I don't think that really matters when you could just do this. Okay, this is definitely a part of it. Oh, I didn't realize that this had that crystal on it. Oh, ooh, a bit like you. Now remember, we did do a shrine with these, so we know exactly how they function. They essentially allow us to stick them in the ground. Wait, why do you have to do that? You can stick them in the ground like this. I would like to stick you straight in the ground, though. Hey, there we go. And then it will fuse to the ground, and then we can use it to pick this up. And then maybe this will be stable. Why is this always tilting? Oh, because I was using the wrong rotation buttons. That's funny. Okay, how will a giant spring help us in this situation? Well, let's first of all, let's launch ourselves off of it and see how it functions. Okay, that launches us like this, but I don't need to be launched vertical. I need to be launched an angle like this maybe? Let's try this. I want to test this out before we actually put the crystal on here. Because if we lose the crystal, that's a bad thing. Okay, this is a bad angle. I can't even stand on top of it. Ideally, I want to angle like this, but also tilt it up a little bit. It's hard to angle stuff in this game, so... Oh no! I just broke it. I broke it forever. Let's put it back together, I guess. Yeah, we definitely need our little, we need you. You're what stabilized the whole thing. There we go. Stick you on the bottom. Towards the middle, and then there we go. Now you should be able to stand up. I do not understand how I broke it. I may have been shaking the controller too much. Which isn't that big of a deal. Okay, there we go. The spring has been attached. I feel like we might be able to lean it against this pillar. Like so. Okay, that's a lot better. Now let's see what happens when we climb up here. Come on, let me up. Because this might be the ideal position. Oh. I touched this wrong, didn't I? Don't destroy the whole thing. What was that? That was a weird glitch. Anyways. Don't destroy the whole thing. Okay, let's try this again, but this time we want to attach you to the bottom. There we go. Now this should work out. There we go, and... Okay, that launched us very easily. So I feel confident that the crystal will be fine. The real question is how are we going to get the crystal on there without it falling off? It's a very steep angle. We could use a bow. And then perhaps... Oops. Oh, do we not have recall? I should have used recall. Luckily, I know the crystal respawns, but that's a little annoying. Oh, that's a great idea. I'll use recall to keep it frozen in place. Then I'll launch it. That should work out. At least I think in my head it works out, but I'm not actually too sure if the game will allow us to do that. So it's time to find out, shall we? Okay. Come on, crystal. These sky islands are always so much fun to explore, but I wish there was more variety to them. Most of them are just like big ruins with yellow grass, and I know there's some of them are snow islands, and one of them was like anti-reduced gravity island, which was really cool. Okay. Try to make this at a better angle. We can stick this in the ground more. We could do this. We'll stick it in the ground. Come on. I don't understand why this crystal is being very rude to us. Okay, I want to stick you here. And rotate you like this. No, that's still too steep. Is there any other building materials that we can use? Perhaps something to stick the, Ooh, there's, Ooh, there's a big hardy radish. That's pretty useful. I could technically cut down this tree with our reaper, which would give us a tree branch. The tree branch is not too helpful in this situation, to be honest. Yeah, tree branch. We're supposed to be using tree branches to activate this stuff. Okay, get ready. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's rewind you. I didn't deactivate it in time. That's really bad. Okay. I know I can do this. Let's go ahead and deactivate at the right timing. This feels right. If this isn't right, then I guess I'm wrong. Okay, let it fall a little bit more. Then, boom. Get ready, deactivate, hit. Did that launch? It may have launched too far, but there's only one way to find out is the launcher cells over there. My hope is that this worked out, and that very precise timing actually worked out for us, because that was kind of hard to do. There we go. Is there a crystal here? Yes! Ooh, treasure! No, wait, that's not treasure, that's just some barrel. Before we move on, let's actually look around and see if there's any more material. Like another hardy radish would be really nice. I seem to find a lot of good loot on the Sky Islands, but not really right now. Wait, did I just say something? Oh, pick up the pot. It also would be nice to find some more Korok seeds, because we actually need them now, because of Hetsu and stuff. Let's actually grab this, and if we don't have to grab you, let's use Ultra Hand, because it's much faster. This is amazing, we're actually making a lot of progress. Remember, in the last few episodes, when I had to do this kind of challenge, I would always fail to do it properly. Okay, nothing in there. Let's see, in here, another Zonai charge. Excellent. What about in here? Nothing in here either. Another Zonai charge. Perfect. Another Zonai charge. Nope. No Zonai charge. Ooh, but there's another vending machine. Let's see what we get. We're gonna do it only once this time, but I want to know Oh, hold. I know this is kind of a waste of zonite charges, but I don't care. Because it's not. I still get items for it. Boom, 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 boom. Light, small wheel, light. Cannon. Cool. Some pretty useful, but not completely necessary things. Let's go ahead and work on you next. And this is a reward shrine. These are usually reward shrines, because the actual shrine itself is getting the crystal there. You who offers the crystal, I will grant you a light that banishes the evil. That is such a cool animation. I think the last time we did it, we skipped the animation because I thought it wasn't cool, but it is very cool. Also, entering the shrines is really cool too. I don't know why I keep skipping his animations. They're amazing. And they don't even waste that much time anyways. Okay, now give me the big reward. I wonder if we actually have enough to get some more upgrades, because we desperately need armor now. Ooh, nice Zonite bow. Perfect. And you? Give me my light shard. Or light orb? Is that what it's called? Visitor to the Shrine of Light. That which from prison purifies the ancient evil. We'll just skip this, because we've seen it like a million times. Light of Blessing. We only have one, so we've done an upgrade recently, but I honestly can't remember what we upgraded. I'm gonna say we upgraded hearts. We're going for stamina next. Well, yeah, let's go with that. Okay, the Glitter Sky Archipelago. Here we go. So, let's go ahead and head towards this red pin. Because we've been putting it off for quite a while by exploring these sky islands. And I believe we've done everything here. Yeah, that launches us there, which launches us here. Yeah, I believe that's everything. So let's just take a nice, smooth skydive down to the land. I want to go at least until the map changes from Sky Island to normal, and then we'll start gliding. Wait, does he use stamina to glide? That's kind of odd. Ooh, it's a snowy mountain region that we're heading towards. Fun. What is that down there? Is that a lab? Let's head towards that lab. Oh, there's a whole town down there. Is there any, like, tiers over here? Also, do we have all the tiers? I could have sworn we're missing some. We got a main quest. Dragon tiers. We're missing 2 geoglyphs. Oh, whoa. I did not realize that opening that would make us fall. So instead of actually heading towards the tower right away, let's go ahead and explore that town. And hopefully there's some side quests too in there. That looks like an obvious arch to fly through or something. Interesting. That's an entrance to the wonderful deep abyss that we try to avoid because we end up exploring it a lot. And the rewards you get are great, but it takes such a long time to get to them. Oh no, the heart is broken. I remember in Learn Village, we saw a picture of like a heart, and it wasn't broken. There was a bunch of fairies around it. So I wonder if there's any way to fix it. Maybe like completing a quest here will fix it. Ooh, Swift Carrot. I'll gladly take that. I mean, Endura Carrot. I cannot tell the difference, okay? There's a shrine here and everything. It looks like this is where we're gonna spend the next few episodes, because we all know there's gonna be a side quest. Then we're gonna get that tower, and then we can finally... Oh, it's Hatino Village! I can't believe I didn't recognize the Tina village. This is the village in the first game where you could get a house. I'm pretty sure. Miss Zelda? Miss Zelda still isn't back. Is it because she's disappointed in me? Oh, you have a business at Miss Zelda's house too, mister? Guess she's not back home yet, right? Right around the time of the upheaval, Miss Zelda just stopped coming home. She always used to say, see you later, whenever she left the village, but not that time. So apparently Zelda lived here. Let's see if there's any loot we can get in the houses. I thought you were a chest. You're just a little hamper. That isn't good loot at all. I love the house designs. They're pretty cool. I feel like they stopped putting good loot in houses just so you don't wreck them up, like in the old Zelda games. I guess that's okay, but I want to destroy all the property. That's what's fun. Ooh, a frog. Thank you, hot-footed frog. Has been got. Let's see. Can we steal these crops? No, I'm not gonna steal any crops, but it's not going well. We're mainly looking for quests, but I also want to explore their shop and stuff. Isn't that Tina Village the area we're supposed to get the camera? Hiya!
Oh.
Our Ill East Wind general store carries all of Hatina's village local specialties. Ever since Cece set up shop in the place across the way, Hatina has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient alberg. We eat, we harvest, and we sell the rest. I tell you what, you haven't lived until you tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hatania pasture. Head up onto the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps with the sale pitch, I figure.
Oh.
Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, were you saying something? Something I could do for you? Well, if you have arrows, I'll take all the arrows, please. 60 rupees. You sure buy a lot, friend. The veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you see it in the market for photos, come see us. So they want us to buy some milk. Let's buy some milk. I've never actually made any recipes with milk in this game before. Let's buy some eggs as well. I wonder if you can make a cake. We have milk eggs. All we're missing is some wheat. Ooh, could you make carrot cake? We might have to do some like saving and quitting because I actually never experimented with milk and stuff. Let's see, Highland tomato. What else you got? Butter. Butter is going to be essential to this recipe. Ooh, and maybe we could also make some pumpkin pie. Let's get some pumpkins as well. Cool, I do not really care about those mushrooms though. Also, we've been wearing this plague mask forever. Do we have any better armor? No, we really don't. This is our best armor set piece. That's actually kind of pathetic, considering it only has 5 defense. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but, you know. I would like to have fancier armor. But we came all this way. What's going on? As I said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're saying we can't get in? But I wonder if he says these stuff. New stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fancy designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we'll have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? You're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now, we can't just let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have some room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What did you say? We would kill some time at the dye shop. Oh, this is the area with the dye shop. Ooh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road, the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. So if we got all dolled up, we might as well hit the town and see it all. Ooh, a laboratory? Hopefully that's some upgrades. Thank goodness they gave up. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also tourists who's come to see my sisters? I mean the new line of Cece's products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go in to the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an expedition right now. Sorry to disappoint. So I can explore and that's it. That's kind of funny. Ooh, this place is fancy. I really like those lamps. Another practically perfect masterpiece is an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I built my name and reputation as a world-renowned Cece. Hmm? Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any interest in fashion. Welcome to Ventest Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you aren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this futzy old village into the birthplace of Nouveau fashion. As proof, I present you this. The Cece hat, the newest most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Do you see the luxurious curve? Do you know my avant-garde color choice? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall part with it when I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. My most impressive fashionista in Hyrule Trendy's village is worthy of such a crown. What's all of this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hatino. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you've got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hatina's foundation, it's proved it. Hatina's foundation, why can't I speak today? Hatina's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Nah, dear. There's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hatino wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hatina's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hatino Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My vanguard approach versus the mayor's quaint bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Cleva. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. There's no time to waste. So this is the side quest of this area. We have to help this person win the mayoral election, which I will do gladly. Oh, you again. I've got quite a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but are you, of course, a Reed voter? Alright, you know, Ceci's got some personality. I'd rather vote for Ceci again. Reed was just kind of rude. But of course, that settles that. I trust. It's all plain, all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think. If there are stragglers in the village still supporting Reed, they need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the Ceci brand. Bungle fashion is the Ceci way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant Ceci brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, where will you find someone who can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it for you. There's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now then, you'll be needing these. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in Ceci. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Their mission is simple: give a single highly mushroom to each of these 8 misguided voters. Well then, off you go! Oh, I can go for Team Reed too? I kind of want to speak with Reed and see what would happen. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir, I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. And since we're both involved now, could you give me a little advice? I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice as an almost sister is about Cece. Lately she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tell my sister, find out where she's going, what she's up to, and get back to me. I tried flying her herself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. So we have two side adventures. One that happens at midnight. It's not quite midnight. Now I actually want to see what would happen if we try to help our friend Reed. But first we gotta find them. That might be the dye shop. Where do you think the mayor lives? I worry about that man. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ben Test Clothing, aren't you? You know, for when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayoral election or not, something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they cleared the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this mayoral election before the election starts. Oh, you don't mind letting me in here? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. The man of mine. He shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest of what he's up to. When I ask, he just says, it's a secret? And then I can't get another peep out of him. Ain't the idea of snooping on him. Plus, think he'd catch me at it right away. I guess I worry when I think about whether he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter a shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your trouble, of course. The only problem is I can see that he keeps the place locked up tight. You're never fitting through a window. Maybe you could dig a hole or something. Well, you'll figure it out. Cool. Read secret. So we have multiple side adventures all about secrets, and I feel like they're related somehow, you know? So we can't help Reed anymore in the election, but that's okay, because honestly I don't want Reed to win. But we can help the wife at least figure out what Reed is doing. So there should be a shed nearby this house, somewhere, apparently. I wonder if Reed's in here. There's just no time. I wonder what happens when we speak with Reed. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Ventus Clothing, right? Did you come to check on me because you're worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't worry. You worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election, so I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring back a taste no one's tried in years. Way back then, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Except I can't remember who in my village my grandfather worked with, or what they created. And now I think of it, it also had a unique pungent scent. It could just be the smell of that aroma again. It might jog my memory. Oh, but don't worry about my problems. I'll be having a nice relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm up the hill? I never start my morning without a glass. A new signature food. Okay, so we agree that helps Cece, so we have to do Cece's quest. Which is fine with me. Now let's actually backtrack a little, so I'm not missing stuff. And go all the way back here. And it's not noon, so we can't go to the shed. So it's fine. So this is Cece's shop. Let's see, where have we not been? Have we been in here? Yeah, that's the shop that we were in. Cool. What about over here? Have we been in here? I think this might be the dye shop. Yeah. Someday, a second store. Welcome to Kochi's dye shop. Right, so you're a new customer, I think. Well, I don't do the dyeing around here. You want my hubby for that? All this activity's getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to Cece that her shop has taken off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Greetings and salutations. See, if you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. How you do? Welcome to Kochi's dye shop. where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye items. That includes our surface charge, of course. Let's get to dyeing your setup. Ooh, that's a lovely paraglider you got there. Nowadays, not only do we dye clothes, we also offer a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric and I will recreate your paraglider with flying colors. You may be the first customer, but that's fine. We have a special introduction to our new service to folks like you. Ta-da! Your very own introductory fabric. Cece fabric. Tough fabric, bearing a Cece brand design. Looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. Have you dropped by Venice clothing at the village entrance yet? Cece, the famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up the cutting-edge design of this fabric. Every region has its own unique fabric designs. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. Think of me if you find some new fabric, won't you? We can rework your paraglider with it for you to fly in the skies with style. Dye clothes to color of your choice, or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll take just 20 rupees. Now then, I can either dye your clothes or remove the dye from dyed duds and return its original colorway. Wonderful. Now go wait up there. It'll be just a minute. I remember dyeing clothes in the original game, but getting a new paraglider? That sounds cool. It's time to get another day to dye that whole outfit all at once. Alright, choose your dye color or go ahead and change clothes. Let's change clothes. I don't want my Zora outfit to get dyed. Plus we don't wear it unless we're swimming, so we don't actually need it. Let's see, what about this? The minor trousers. I like the minor trousers a lot, so we'll actually wear that as well. And that should give us the trousers of the hero. The minor trousers. I don't know, I think I like this funky design that we're going for right here. Huh. We could just wear the entire minor set. That'd be funny. Yeah, let's dye our minor set. Alright, choose your dye color wisely. Which the color dye would you like to use? Oh good, it gives us a preview. Ooh, there's so many good colors. This actually looks really cool when you actually get all the colors too. So blue looks pretty nice. Red, yellow, white, black, orange, light blue, green, purple, crimson, light yellow, brown, gray. Some pretty boring colors, but I like the blue a lot. I think I like the light blue the most. Also white looks good. Black looks the same, to be honest. We also have navy. Navy looks pretty nice. That or purple. See pink. No, pink doesn't look that good. What about light yellow? No, not light yellow. So I'm stuck between blue, navy, or light blue. Let's go with light blue. Choose 5 ingredients you'd like to use. Oh, okay, we do have the ingredients for light blue. Okay. Well, let's not waste any good ingredients. So let's use these like sky shrooms. Okay then, that'll be 20 rupees. Thanks for the business. Alright, now hold on to your britches. This part was so much fun. Uh-oh. We're about to get dyed. This outfit looks so much better dyed too. I love it. We look really cool. Well, absolutely chromatic. And how is it? Did you find this palatable? If you'd like to go do a re-dye, just let me know. Okay, let's do the paraglider thing. Where did you go? Oh. Here are. If you're not a pigment of my imagination, you must be a customer. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, I'll take 20 rupees. This is your first time reworking a paraglider, isn't it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just hand over the fabric and leave the rest to me. So which fabric do you have in mind for your paraglider to rework today? We have so many fabrics. I forgot. So we have Cece's. Cece's is kind of boring, to be honest. Horse God fabrics. That's pretty cool. The Lucky Clover Gazette fabric. We have Hudson, Zora, ordinary fabric. I like the Zora one the most, to be honest with you. Of all these, Zora or Cece. Let's do Zora. I really love the blue. Thanks for the business. It won't take a moment. It's just like watching paint dry. Shiny fabric ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. Whoa. That's fun. Ooh, yes. This is a nice change. I thought the original paraglider design in this game was kind of boring. So let's go ahead and talk to people and start working on this quest. Is it midnight? Actually, I want to read the quest log, so I want to make sure that this is right. Every night, Sophie's asked you to tail Cece. So at night, every evening... I feel like those two have a secret. Maybe a shared secret? Oh, there, always have to see a traveler in Hateno Village. Are you one of those who came to see the new Cece fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, Cece. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at the clothing shop, I mean boutique. It's over by the village entrance. Not sure what the difference is personally, but Cece always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. Well, here's the thing. They would definitely be a Cece's reporter because supporter because Cece's their daughter. What about you? Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places, sure. Things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Eve. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from the outside to disturb the peace. Who's Ivy? You forgot the miss. I always add the miss. Oh, Miss Ivy is the poster girl for Eastwind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive. I just moved here and want somebody to show me around, act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young and guyish or fashion-esque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Means beloved. There are so many side quests in this village. We're gonna spend so many episodes here, and I'm so excited. Let's see. Aren't you Cece's, father, so... You would definitely be a supporter. What about you? You're Sophie. You're definitely a supporter. What about you? Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing, the Eastwind General Store, produce. You can just store across the finesse clothing, minor hats. Thanks to Cece, this village. Do I need to... Of course, it's that, but looking at me, so I should say something. Maybe frogs, sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot butter breads, I'd be incredibly happy. Oops. Couldn't think of things, so I just told them what my dad likes instead. Oh, you're Ivy. God, that was the quest we were working on. That makes sense. It was like, well, that dialogue didn't make any sense. I'm sorry I skipped it. Okay, so let's actually reactivate the quest. No, I don't want a crappy list deal. I think it's side adventure, isn't it? I don't know if reactivating it's gonna help us, but let's just continue on, shall we? So it seems like shopkeepers don't want to buy any of our stuff. What if we go to you again? No, Senna has nothing to say. Just the same dialogue. What do you think these Reed supporters are? You look like a man who gets around. I wish I wasn't so tied down like I am. On the days like this, my work tend to the field near the school hurts my lower back, so it makes the road feel longer than it did coming in. It's tough work, no mistake, but you know what keeps me at it on the hard days? Knowing that way down the line, what I do today is gonna keep someone fed. Did you have something to say? Have a Hylian shroom. A gift from Cece? Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks, but I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. Nice. We're obviously gonna choose Cece. I don't understand. Okay, so we don't want to give it to children. So that's 1 of 8, so we have 7 more people to find. Let's see. Where could these people be hiding at? So sometime in the evening. I could always sleep till evening for these quests. These are pretty easy. Oh, you. What do you have to say? Sigh, this is just ridiculous. Can I not climb buildings? Really? But Link could easily jump that. Sigh, this is ridiculous. Oh, hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. River's at the counter right now. Can help you out if you need anything. Probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing sussy brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. You need something else? Something not related to this inn? Ooh, for me, thanks. My wife loves sussy stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into designs myself, but I'm sure will be very pleased with them. She does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that sussy's alright in my book. And I'm not the only one. Koyan from the farm on the hill said the same thing. So next up is Koyan. Anyways, unfortunately that's gonna be it for this video. Oh, we glow so bright. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.